All right, all right, all right. Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Meadows Gymnasium, the stable here at Dallas Grimes High School. Hey, we're pretty damn excited tonight. Pat O'Brien's back with you tonight. Pat, what's going on, sir? How's it going?
It's going great. I finally was able to make it in there. I missed the first two games. I was able to watch the Adele game, but my God, it's no better than being right here today at the stable for this game.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Hey, Brad Bailiff here on the other side. Hey, we're here and we're getting ready to watch two phenomenal basketball games. The Indianola Indians made the trip down from Indianola. You get to watch the Indians play against our DCG Mustangs, and both the boys and girls teams are good. Our girls and boys team are good. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight, Pat.
You look at all the different things that have gone on over here in the last year. This team loses this team loses that. So right now, what does DCG look to replace? They're looking to replace Julia Rice, a number 1 scorer, number 6 rebounder. Lexi Crossman is in the house here today. I saw her earlier. She's your number 4 scorer. Shoots a school record 72% from the field, and your number 1 rebounder. And then also Kylie Miracle from last year as well. She also gone out the year last year with a shoulder injury, but we have a lot to really replace. Then you go over to Indianola. What did they lose? And they lost basically an All-American, when you want to call it that, in Kendall Clapp, your number 2 scorer, your number 1 rebounder, number 2 scorer behind the current number 1 Blake for the Indianola Indians. So a lot of fluidity, and this is my first live action here. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, no doubt. You're talking about that, and you think about it this year, our leading point scorer right now, Emma Miner, averaging 12.6 points per game. Our leading rebounder, the sophomore Josie Lambie, averaging 4.6 rebounds a game. And then our assist leader, Vanessa Bickford, at 3.9 assists per game. So you asked who's stepping up? Well, there it is right there. You know, we got these girls, they were deep last year, we're deep again this year. You know, talking to Coach Jones already this year, you know, that's one thing that he's really happy he still has, is being able to be deep on the bench, being able to bring in girls off the bench who are going to put in that same level of play, no matter who's in or on the floor. And I'll tell you what, it's turning into exciting basketball. We get to watch this stuff and announce this stuff, so it's absolutely amazing on that side.
Yeah, you look at it, it's one thing to have depth, it's another thing to have quality depth. We remember last 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, Julia Rice comes off the bench, the coaching staff goes to her and says, we need you, we know you're a starter, we need you to come in off the bench. And then you kind of look at what's going on right now, and Finley Fitzgerald, who won't obviously be a starter of anywhere in the conference, but she comes off the bench here for the Mustangs to really fill a gap that needs to be filled. And it's one of those, I'm a team ball player, I'll do whatever you say, coach, and by God, we're going to go out there and win. You're getting starter minutes, but this is what it's going to take for us to win. You need to come off the bench. Hats off to her.
Yeah, she's second leading scorer this year, averaging 10.9 points per game. So absolutely, you're 100% on point. And for Indianola, Lauren Blake is back this year. She's a senior. She's their leading points getter at 22 points per game, leading rebound getter at 8.2 rebounds per game, and she's third in assists on the team at 2.2. And she is everything for this Indians team. We're going to see a lot of her. This Indians team is also well balanced. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. And I'll tell you what, if you're looking for some entertainment tonight, you have picked the right place, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you get your snacks, your popcorn pop, your beverages, because tonight is going to be off the chains.
Yeah, we look at all the different things that Indianola is going to bring at us. This is going to be a huge test for the Mustangs from the standpoint they go to Grinnell and lose a tight one at Grinnell right at the end of the game. So DCG already has 1 loss, and you hate to go out there and say this is a must-win for the Mustangs. But if you want to win the conference, which all of these teams want to do, this now becomes you have to win this game. You got to hold serve on your home court because you know you're going to have to go back to Indianola and take some pain there because they gave us the pain last year.
Yep. And Grinnell's got to come back here and play. So
and we know that we can take care of home. You gotta man up at your home court, protect it, and then hopefully you get a couple steals on the road.
No doubt. Well, hey, before we get kicked off, I just want to throw a shout out. We have our first stream sponsor of the season, so a huge shout out to Schaefer's Auto Body. They're proud to support our Mustang program, locally owned. Schaefer's has provided quality collision repairs and professional customer service to Central Iowa for over 40 years. Schaefer's Auto Body, mad love, baby. Thanks for supporting the stream tonight. And let's not forget, man, we are doing our senior spotlights again this year. And for the girls, after the game tonight, and hopefully we're celebrating a big win, but after the game, Avery Corshing, Pat, is going to come join us. We get a chance to interview her, and everybody at home will get the opportunity to learn a little bit about this amazing athlete.
Yeah, Avery Corshing, you look at what she's given, not only to the basketball program, but the athletics program, but the strength and conditioning program. Freak athlete, great kid. I've got to watch her play over the last 4 years in these multiple sports, and she's just a phenomenal workhorse in everything that she does. It's going to be fun to really get, just a few minutes just to learn a little bit about her and the things like that. Looking forward to it.
No doubt. And hey, I want to throw something else out there to be nice. So I know everybody's kind of getting their bearings, everything's done, but we got a couple things going with the DCG After Prom. Just want to make sure we throw out. If you go to the DCG After Prom Facebook page, I got this wrong last time, but Facebook page, they've got a couple of things going on. First thing is they've got some great Christmas gift options for you. They got an awesome snowflake ornament for $10, a pair of car coasters for $15, a 6-can cooler for $20. You can go on there. You can make that purchase. If you're lucky, and we'll be here for the girls' game tonight, go down there. They're going to be selling that out in the lobby down in the cafeteria tonight. But also want to throw another shout out. You go on there again. They did this fundraiser last year, and I know everybody loved it. But if you're a Hertz Donuts fan, hop on there, man. You can go ahead and purchase some Hertz Donuts. They've got a lot of different options on there, and all the proceeds go to the DCG After Prom. So please help out the After Prom. Hop on the Facebook their Facebook page and make it happen. Also out here in the cafeteria, DCG Booster Club. We love our Booster Club. They got some apparel out there they're going to be selling, and then obviously concession stands. All right. Pat, we're going to pass this down to home court. We're going to hear the announcements, both the starting lineups. We'll do our national anthem, and then Pat and I will be back as we get ready to tip off the Indianola Indians against the DCG Mustangs. See you back in 10. All right. Boy, Matt Priest on fire down there. I love announcing the starting lineups. Matt Priest, great job down there. Well, hey, if you're just joining the stream, we want to welcome all you Mustang fans and all you Indian fans out there as you're going to get ready to watch one amazing basketball team. We got two highly talented, highly skilled teams. Get ready to tip this thing off, Pat.
Yeah, let's go over a couple of the keys of the game. And the keys for Indianola, you better be able to handle pressure, and then I expect ball pressure to be put on by the Mustangs, similar to above. Yeah, you got to limit turnovers. Right now, they're turning it over 14 times a game, and that's a strength of the Mustangs. The Mustangs are getting steals left and right all over the place, and averaging. Got 94 in that, and that was last year. But they're looking at steals all over the place. The keys for DCG awareness. You better know where the top two are. The top two, Blake right there. Handle her. You handle everything in Naughton.
All right, tip-off done. Blake wins the tip for the Indians. Indians will start with possession. All right, number 4, Emily Naughton at the top of the key. Getting ready to set up. Let's see how the Indians are going to break out here, Pat.
We'll go 2-3 zone right out of the gate, which is unusual for this. We talked at the beginning of the year, they're going to be an 80% man-to-man team.
And big-time shot right there by number 14, Lauren Blake.
And that's the one thing you can't do. You can't over-pursue. They're going to have to – Elle Nelson's going to not have to go out there in so deep in. She got to stay with the shooters.
No doubt. All right, Mustangs whipping around their first possession. Nell to Minor. Minor dribbles back out to Bickford. Bickford in the lane, pulls up for the jump shot off the back of the rim. Rebound right there by, again, number 14, Lauren Blake. We'll be hearing her name a lot tonight, I have a feeling.
Yep, she's active. She's an all-stater. There's no doubt about it.
All right, Naughton at the top of the key for the Indians. Mustangs going to stay in the zone. See exactly how this is going to work for the Mustangs. They have to know where the shooters are at, Pat, at all times on the floor. You're going to run a zone.
37% free throw, three-point shooter for Lauren Blake.
All right, Naughton's going to dish the ball out to number 24. Mara Bishop gets the ball out to Blake, who's going to work her way around. Back over to Naughton. Naughton up off the backboard. Misses. Rebound, Minor. Minor to push the ball up the court.
Here you got what you consider your center, your point forward right now, bringing the ball up.
Minor's going to take the ball, shoot. Misses. Rebound. Lampy, big time right there for the Mustangs.
And Bickford gets the tip. Secured by Lampy.
All right, Minor out to Nelson for 3, and we get the roll! Big-time three-pointer by Elle Nelson ties this thing up at 3 with just coming up to 6 minutes left.
Nice shot right there. Everybody has to be an offensive force in girls basketball.
All right, Bishop going to pass over to Blake.
And right now, Indianola is doing a great job of throwing the ball over the press.
Three-pointer attempt right there by number 24, Mara Bishop. Miss. Rebound, Mustangs. Minor pushing the ball up again, up to Nelson. Nelson looking to dish, does to Bickford.
Oh, that could have been a nice little left-handed hook
forcing
right there.
For 3. Buries the three-pointer. That's what I'm talking about right there. Schaefer's Auto Body getting some huge love right here. Another big-time 3.
Turn this into points.
This is what we've been doing all year long, generating the turnovers. Oh, man, Bickford was open. Calling for it. Nelson just didn't quite see her. Minor's going to dribble in, back out. Gets it to Nelson, going to bring it around. Corshing at the top of the key for the Mustangs.
Straight up man defense for the Indians.
Oh, nice little pass over there. Bickford able to corral that.
Boy, tight defense, heavy pressure.
Really nice job by Naughton for the Indians right there. Bickford way to work away. And Lampy taking it to the basket. And number 34, Kinsey Johnston, should draw her first foul for the Indians.
So right out of the gate right here, a little bit of contact up at the top of the key on the drive. No foul called. I like that. Let the kids play.
All right, free throws. We've been a little inconsistent this year, but hey, Lampy's like, not this time, baby. Drops the first one.
That's one of the keys to this game. If it gets down, Indianola minus a couple players are shooting over 70%. We are struggling from the line as a team.
Missed the second, but nice rebound by Minor. Tell you what, the offensive rebounds is one thing that we do really well. And if we can continue to do that and generate those second chance points, that could be a really big key for the Mustangs tonight, Pat.
Absolutely. 62 offensive, now 63 on the year. That's huge. That's 120 points that you got right there to go get.
Oh, nice feed right there. Back out to Lampe, wide open for three. Oh, man, just off. Really good offensive possession for the Mustangs, though. All right, Naughton bringing the ball up for the Indians. Going to work her way in. Ball's back out to Blake. Blake going left, turns back around.
Look at the defense by Bickford at the top of that zone, cutting off that drive right there. Outstanding job.
All right, Blake over to Ortland, into number 24, Bishop. Back out to Ortland for three. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound by Lampe. And foul is going to be called. Looks like it might be number 14, Lauren Blake.
Yeah, she won't get into foul trouble, and that's really a kind of a tough call on Blake right there. It's scrapping all over the place. She must have got too much arm. This is right now we bring in two more players. We bring in
Josie Lampe, it looks like.
Yep.
And Finley Fitzgerald for the Mustangs.
This is where it's advantage Mustangs right here because our depth is higher quality, I think, than what the Indian depth is.
All right, and it looks like Jillian Smith's going to check in for the Indians. Fitzgerald bringing the ball up at the top of the key. Swings it to Minor. Minor saying, hey, cut to that basket. She brings it around. Josie cuts. Hands to Fitzgerald, who's going to go left. Swings out to Bickford, and she's already lefty. All the way to the basket. Oh, misses. Rebound right there, though. Lampe looked like she might have been fouled, but doesn't matter. Fitzgerald in. Oh, and they're calling travel on Finley.
A lot of body contact down there all over the place. It's really kind of a scattered type situation down there. Shuffle the feet, get the travel.
I'll tell you what, the effort right there, though, is exactly what you're looking for.
Absolutely.
And Indianola, they that's something that they're going to have to make sure they work on. They cannot give up offensive rebounds like that. Mustangs, keep going, ladies. All right, here we go. Ortland with the ball. Down left side. Swings cross court to number 5, Smith. Whoa. Head down. Was Naughton. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound Minor. To Bickford. Bickford's going to get it off to Fitzgerald. Josie thought about it. Gets it to Minor. Minor's going to stop. Bickford for three. Open. Just deep. Rebound Fitzgerald. Over to Lampe. Back to Fitzgerald for three. She'll be short. Rebound Lampe. She'll take it herself. Oh, just miss. Oh, scrappy right here. Oh, going to call the foul, and that'll be on Ella Lampe. Oh, I'll tell you, the effort we're seeing right now, they're going after the loose balls, getting the offensive rebounds. The Mustangs right now are controlling pace and tempo, Pat, and that's what we want to see.
Absolutely, and you love the effort right there. That foul that Lampe just got here was the exact same foul that
Blake had
down here.
Absolutely.
And honestly, I don't think either one of them was warranted that. But what happens is you start fighting and scrapping and things like that. At some point, you got to clean the game up.
And I'll tell you, I like what I'm seeing from both teams. They're both able to get down, and they're running their offense right now, both getting looks. Both teams aren't getting as many buckets to fall as they would like, but I'll tell you what, it's just fun to see the amount of passing, the unselfish ball play by both teams. The biggest difference right now with the Mustangs leading 7-3 is just their effort. Their effort right now is just on another level, and they're outplaying Indians, especially on the offensive side of the board.
And the objective is to get a good shot. There's good shots all over the place for the Mustangs right now. These kids need to start looking for the shot, trust the shot, start putting it up.
All right, Naughton brings the ball up for the Indians.
This is probably the defense, the 2-3 zone defense. It's probably...
Foul's going to be called on number 13, Bryn Ortland. You know, I think the big thing that you're seeing here, too, is the Mustangs must be okay with allowing the Indians to take some of these three-point shots, even with them shooting at 37%. Otherwise, I don't think Coach Jones would have him in his zone.
Right.
So he must be seeing something on tape that he's liking and going with that zone.
Yeah, I got a misstep on the percentage. It's 28.5 three-point shooting. So that's why that zone, if you leave that open, you run that 2-3, they'll be open on those
nice cut by Minor. She's going to keep herself. Oh, what a beautiful shot by Emma Minor.
And Minor goes over the top and not underneath right there. A great play by her.
Oh, man. Really nice dish by Naughton to number 5, Griffin Smith, but she misses. Rebound Mustangs. Lampy pushes the ball up to Minor, squares up for 3, fires. Boom! Shakalaka! Another three-pointer right there by Emma Minor. I'll tell you what, that's outstanding.
So you go in there for the dunk right there in girls basketball, then you go right back out for the three-point line and hit a 3. How do you guard those big forwards like that?
I'm telling you what, man. Schaefer's Auto Body. I've been told it might be 3-point we're calling you out. I'm just going to give you a lot of call-outs tonight. And I'll tell you what, the girls are going to make it happen because they're raining threes right now in the Meadows Gymnasium.
Absolutely. That's going to be the most common term you'll hear all night, the Schaefer's Auto Body right there. A little nudge by Josie Lampy right there on that drive, but good, solid defense. Right now still 1 minute basically to go in the third quarter. We get up 1 basket.
And that was early. That was their first shot.
First possession of the game.
All right, number 24, Bishop. Swings the ball over right now to Smith. Smith back to Bishop, who's going to take a shot at the top of the key. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound, Josie Lampy. And I'm sorry, that was Blake at the top of the key shooting that ball. Corshing, loses her dribble, able to get it back.
She's trying to play
goes
soccer.
Around. Oh, man, it misses, but what an absolute baller play by Avery Corshing.
Oh,
it's going to get called on the foul there.
That's a good play. It's good D. The problem with that play right there is it's tight quarters, and it's right in front of the official.
Yeah, Minor's going to get a break. Bickford back in the game here. It's giving Emma Minor a rest. And Corshing, Avery, I'm going to tell you this. Keep playing the way you're playing because that was really good defense.
That's
All
good
right,
D.
Here we go. Naughton at the top of the key for the Indians. Going to dish over number 24, Bishop. Back over to Naughton. Loses it, gets it back. Dishes over in the corner for Smith.
Now, this should be one shot here, 20 seconds. You get a one shot and you don't have a layup.
Over to Lampy. Over to Fitzgerald. Wide open for 3. Oh, Bickford right there. Couldn't quite pull it in. Blake's going to push the ball up the court. 7 seconds. Dishes back out. Great pass right there by the Indians. Not able to get it to fall. Rebound Blake. Nothing. That'll end the first period. Your Mustangs 12. The Indians 3. And, Pat, we talked about it all year last year, and I made sure while you were gone I was talking about this, Pat, so hopefully you're proud of me here. But it's about winning a quarter at a time in these games, right?
It is.
1 quarter at a time. And tell you what, this quarter, Mustangs, not just by the score, but they won by how they played this first period, Matt.
Well, the energy, Pat, you look at the energy of what you got going. Right now, the energy for the Mustangs is off the charts, and that's what you would expect. It's home. They know that they need to win this game, and they need to make a statement. That deal that happened out in Grinnell was a fluke, and we're going to command everything that's going on, and that's an attention getter out there. So now they're going through the whole process. Phenomenal job out there. They hit that first shot. Indianola does, and it's just, all right, that sets the tone. Now we got to get back into our own rhythm. But you're right. Win the quarter. Now it's 0-0 again in that second quarter. Let's go out there with the same intensity.
No doubt. Hey, we got to give another shout-out. Schaefer's Auto Body, first sponsor for the stream this year, locally owned, has provided quality collision repair and professional customer service to Central Iowa for over 40 years. We appreciate you, Schaefer's Auto Body. And I'll tell you what, the girls are balling out first period. 12-3 lead as we get ready to kick off the second period. Mustangs will start with possession, and we're seeing for the first time tonight number 22, Kayla Rice, and she has been balling out this year for the Mustangs.
Her sister's playing down south right now, and we watched her in that little practice. I'm like, who is this girl that's playing? She is a phenomenal basketball player, and there she was. She was in the program the whole time. Comes in.
Speaking of, Rice
pops a 3 right out of the gate.
Three-pointer right off the bat, another Mustang 3. I'll tell you what, and I know you missed the first couple of games. I don't know if you've got to go to any at all, but she has just played outstanding so far. She's getting more minutes and more minutes as the season goes, and she's earning it every single time she's on the court. All right, swings out, passes up the three-pointer, cross court, attempt by number 34, Kenzie Johnston. Misses.
Block.
Rebound, Rice.
On this play, 7 minutes and 13 seconds. Go watch Finley Fitzgerald box out. That's how you box a girl out right there.
And that's the key to getting rebounds right there, Pat. If you can box, that's monster right there. That box out even though she didn't get the rebound, allowed Julia to get over there.
Absolutely.
Kayla to get that rebound. Kayla, left hand, wasn't able to quite put it back in. I'll tell you, though, her sister Julia, if she's watching it all, Julia, if you're there, you got to be proud of your sister, man. She's playing some great basketball.
Absolutely.
All right, Naughton bringing the ball up for the Indians. Going to go left, passes out to the left side to Ortland, back over to Naughton, swings it over. Indians moving the ball really well right here. Larson.
They are moving it. Every defender
Naughton
has to be ready to
off
grab.
the back, rebound. Again, Finley just boxing out again right there. Made that rebound really easy for Bickford. Oh, Finley loses the dribble. So that turnover for the Mustang, one of the few we've seen. Oh, man, Naughton with a really nice crossover, takes it up the lane.
I was almost going to say it has nothing to do with time. It has nothing to do with score. It has to do with the defensive breakdown that can't happen anymore in the game. She takes that ball from the free throw line 80 feet away all the way to the hoop and to the rim for the basket. Can't happen in the game.
Yeah, if you're a Mustang fan, definitely can. If you're an Indians fan, that was a bucket must need right there. You know, that's a 15-5 game. Indians hadn't scored since Larson's first attempt of the game with that three-pointer. So if you're an Indians fan, that's a step in the right direction. If you're a Mustangs fan, which, you know, don't look too much into that. We're playing great defense tonight. They just happened to catch us off guard and not took advantage. I think any good offensive player is going to do that. Let's just continue to see how we're going to play. I'm also curious to see, too, Pat. You know, one thing we've done all year long consistently is a lot of full court press, a lot of press action. Haven't seen that a lot. Curious to see if we're going to see that at some point today.
And usually when you play that zone, you can press a lot more when you play the zone because you know exactly where your defense is going to be.
Naughton almost with the steal. Coursing working the ball up. Good ball pressure by Naughton right there. Nelson at the top of the key, looking to feed it in. Hands off to Coursing.
Now the defensive pressure for Indianola right now is picking up big time. Expect something to go back to the hoop now on the overplay.
Oh, gets it into Minor. There it is. Oh, couldn't finish, though. But that's exactly what the Mustangs wanted on that inbound. All right, Naughton bringing the ball up for the Indians again. Blake for three out top is going to be off. Rebound, Smith. Nice job by Coursing, knocking the ball back to Smith. She's trying to get her ball out of there, and she finally does. Myra Bishop with the ball, gets it over. Naughton with the three, buries it.
Sooner or later, if you shoot them, they will fall. And that's exactly, you put more volume up there, sooner or later, one of them's got to fall. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Step back right here for Minor, short off the rim, rebound right there. Lampy's going to be called for a little ticky-tack foul, but foul's going to be called. Blake's going to pass the ball in here.
I would say that's at least 3 out of those 4 calls are really, really not much there.
Well, I'll tell you, the Indians on a 5-0 run right here. Mustangs got to get a stop. Work their way back into transition offense. Smith out for the Indians. Dishes back out to number 24. Bishop swings all the way back over to Smith. Off. This time the Indians with their own offensive rebound. They're working. Holy smokes, long three, miss. Rebound, Lampy.
That's actually a good rebound. Those are hard to rebound. Those ones that don't hit rim, they come right to you.
Lampy to Lampy right here. Gets it back. Josie swings it to Coursing, over to Nelson, gets it into Minor. He's going to draw the foul, and that's going to be Blake's second foul right here. If you're an Indians fan, that's not what you want to see. On the flip side for the Mustangs, getting her in foul trouble could be huge as this game progresses.
And now whoever she is guarding, if she's going man-to-man, you go right at her every single time. And she's got number 50, Emma Minor. You got to go down low to Emma Minor.
All right, swings. That ball swung over to Lampy. Lampy a little bit of trouble, saying, give me some help. Coursing comes, gets that help. Minor swings over to Josie. Josie's going to damage it. Oh, wow. What a pass to Ella Lampy. Sister connection right there, making that look pretty right there.
That was right off the driveway right there.
All right, Blake for three. Just off. Rebound. Ella Lampy. She's going to push the ball up to Josie. Josie's going to take it all the way. Foul's going to be called on number 24. Mara Bishop. I don't want to say Myra. Mara Bishop. Sorry about that, Mara.
So you wonder why was that a block and not a charge? She had already committed. The defender was still in motion when the contact took place.
Not only that, but she was very well under the basket right there.
She was she was underneath the hoop quite a ways.
All right, Lampy misses the first. Again, this is something that we've been talking about all year on stream. It's just the consistency on free throws. I'll take ADM game, for example. We were cold to start. We finished that game strong. We just want to see consistently being able to hit at a high percentage. Lampy misses her second. Rebound, Nelson. Really nice job, L. Nelson, keeping that ball alive. Swings it to Bickford, who checks back in the game. Back to Nelson, out to Corshing. Over to Lampy, into Minor. Oh, and Minor just loses possession. She was going to take that in and try to finish, just lost. Fitzgerald checking in for Josie Lampy. We'll see a little man pressure from Avery Corshing right here on Naughton, just to have her think a little bit. Bishop's going to work her way to the left side. Naughton sits it over to Blake. Back to Naughton, over to Bishop. Over to Naughton. She's looking here. Blake cross court. Bishop's going to get it over to Naughton again. Oh, man, almost. Nice job by Bickford using the baseline like that. Gets it back over to Bishop, over to Naughton.
God, the passing around this has been very, very effective for Indianola.
Oh, man, that was a really nice job by Smith. I didn't see who was under it. Wasn't looking for the ball.
Right. The more you pass it, the more opportunity for a turnover, and that's what happened there. Just too many passes.
But really nice job. Mustangs defensively in that zone, allowing to create that turnover. Corshing for three. Buries the three-pointer. Holy smokes, Schaefer Auto Body, another shout-out for you. And another three-pointer for Avery Corshing.
And that's a mentality right there. And that's what we were talking about a little earlier, is everybody needs to be ready to shoot every single time. The defender turns her head like just a half a step right there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shoot it.
And I'll tell you what, she's shooting the ball really well tonight, and I cannot wait to talk to her after the game. It's going to give us some more fun stuff to talk about, but really nice job by Avery. But after that three-pointer, Indianola with the quick timeout, smart timeout by Indianola, gather the girls back in. They got on a quick 5-0 run, and then the Mustangs were able to go back down themselves and start to add to that point total, now with a 20-8 lead with 2:49 left in the second period.
And the shots that Indianola is taking right now, they're open shots. The problem is this isn't their game. So obviously, the coaching staff for the Mustangs knew that if all their shots, 80, maybe even more than 80% of their shots have got to be behind the three-point line.
No doubt.
I mean, there's nothing other than a couple layups that have been anywhere even inside the three-point line.
Well, and it's one of those deals, too, if you watch. The one thing the Indians are doing is they are passing. They're doing some skip passes, but they're not trying to dribble, penetrate, try to kick back out. There's just too much of that going on right now. So everything the Mustang wants to dictate defensively in the zone, they're doing right now.
And whoever's on that backside, Coach Jones and his staff are saying, if you're on the backside of that press or of that zone, wait for that pass to come over because you know it's coming. Jump that pass, steal it, take her in for a layup.
No doubt. All right, Bishop gets it over. Naughton for three, misses. Rebound, Corshing. Pushes up to Fitzgerald. Nice job finding the ball. Finley gets it over to Nelson.
Nice job,
what a great ball fake right there by Nelson. Draws the foul. That should be on number 34, Kinsey Johnston. But what a great ball fake right there, Pat. That's what you always are teaching these younger kids, Sometimes a good ball fake's all you need. And Nelson buries her first free throw. Really nice job, L. Nelson. Keep it up, girl.
And L. Nelson is 100% free throw shooter on the year.
Buries the second. It's what you want to see. All right, again, Corshing just keeping a little pressure there on Naughton. Naughton, a very good ball handler, very good point guard.
This is a very talented overall Indians team. Three-point shooting is not their bag.
All right, here we go. Bishop's getting the ball over to Ortland. Over to Naughton, back over to Ortland.
Indianola really needs to try to get the ball into the free throw line, right there to 24, or when Lauren Blake comes in, get him the ball there, collapse that zone in there to try and get shots that are inside, like right there.
There you go, gets it in to Larson. She misses. That should be tipped out on the Indians, and it is tipped off of Johnston.
So they're trying to do it, but it's like there's 7 or 8 different white shirts in there. They're so fast and moving all around. It's so challenging to get inside that zone right now.
Yeah, it looks like the Indians are going to do a little press. We got Sammy York checking in for the Mustangs, seeing her first action of the evening. Bickford swings it over to York. York to Fitzgerald. L. Nelson cuts down underneath. Oh, man, what a nice interception right there by Naughton. Able to finish. That was a great play by the Indians.
Nice layup right there. Tough, acrobatic, very athletic play.
If you're Coach Jones, you want to make sure, tell your girls, we have to protect the ball. Turnovers we cannot have. But that was just an absolutely awesome play by Emily Naughton for the Indians. Fitzgerald gets it into Nelson, kicks it right back out to Lampy. Lampy's going to go left. Oh, man, just missed. Big-time rebound there by by Blake. Lauren Blake pushing the ball up. Gets it in, misses, rebound Nelson. Swings it over to Bickford. Up to Fitzgerald. Oh, what a great tip right there. I'll tell you what, that's a huge play by Lauren Blake.
They kind of had that happen to Bickford, or to Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Blake just gets her hand in there and is able to tip that ball enough. Another turnover for the Mustangs. We've seen a few here in the last couple of minutes, and that's big for the Indians. 27 seconds. Looks like Indianola is going to try to hold for the final shot.
Man, you're down by 12 points here. You got a chance. I mean, I kind of get the philosophy a little bit, but if I got a shot, I'm running my offense to go get a shot now. There's the pass that we were talking about right there.
And that is intercepted by Lampy, who tries to pass over, but Naughton gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. Mustangs will retain possession. 4.5 seconds left. Josie Lampy and Minor checking in. Ella Lampy and Fitzgerald are out. 4.5 seconds, Pat. Plenty of time to execute a play inbound-wise for the Mustangs.
Absolutely. I'm going right down to the box here. Throw it right over the top if you can.
Gets it up to Nelson. Out to York. York fake.
Oh! That should have been a foul.
And it is. Foul is called before time expires.
It was before the whistle.
It was before the whistle. Before time expired, for sure. So it'll be a 2-point or 2 shots for Sammy York. And misses the first.
These are the hardest free throws when there's nobody on the lane like this. Just come into the game fresh like that.
And missed the second. I tell you, those free throws, Pat.
Yeah, and
tough.
And that's at some point during the year, it may be today, but it was probably at Grinnell. We missed too many free throws, things like that. It's tough.
It's just those little things as we're looking. But again, Mustangs in the second, they go into halftime with a 22-10 lead over the Indians. Phenomenal defensively for the Mustangs. Executing very well offensively. Got to turnovers a little bit there towards the back half of the second period, Pat, but overall, really like how the Mustangs are playing, and Coach Jones has got to be happy with what he's seeing from his girls right now.
Well, you're on pace to give up 20 points in the game, and they'll probably end up getting their points by the end. But again, they won the first quarter, they won the second quarter. Now they got to come out strong and put the game away in the third quarter so that in the fourth quarter you can run your offense, you can work on some things, and it doesn't get to the point where that one call or that one play or one turnover is a game changer.
No doubt. All right, Schaefer Auto Body, again, thanks for stream sponsor tonight. We're going to go mute here in a quick second. Throw it down because it looks like the DCG dance team's going to throw something together, and we'll be back here in a All right, man. We got a little over 3 minutes left here, but before Pat and I kind of talk about what second half is going to look like, I want to throw a couple shout-outs. One to our stream sponsor tonight, Schaefer Auto Body. Proud to support the local DCG Mustangs, locally owned. Schaefer has provided quality collision repairs and professional customer service to Central Iowa for over 40 years. So Schaefer Auto Body, thank you very much. Also want to give a shout-out to the DCG After Prom Committee. Please go to the Facebook homepage and take a peek. They don't only have some awesome Christmas ideas for you. I know Christmas is right around the corner, but they got some sweet stuff. But they've got a really cool thing they're doing with Hertz Donuts that they did last year, and I know a lot of us out there like Hertz Donuts. So please hop on to the DCG After Prom Facebook homepage and check that out. Outside of that, another huge shout out to the student section over here, Pat. They are balling out, both for the girls team. I know they're going to be here for the boys team, but doing a great job down there. We always appreciate the students coming out, supporting our teams as we play. All right, Pat, I'm going to throw it over to you, man. Second half, both teams are probably going to make a few tweaks and adjustments. Curious to see what those Indians are going to do, but what do you think, Pat?
Well, they're probably hoping that maybe DCG comes out of that zone and plays a little bit of man so they can get their offense working.
True that.
That's probably not going to happen. So then the other part of that is somehow we've got to put ourselves in good three-point position, whether it's right straight at the key. That's the number one spot you want to be. Right there, it's just an extended free throw right there. If we can at least set things up that we can be front on the basket. Make sure that you're set. Make sure that everything, your hands, your feet, your hips, your legs, everything are in square. So when you're ready to shoot, you're ready to shoot. Give yourself the best opportunity to make that. Then when you do, get in there and crash the boards and see if you can't get some offensive rebounds, because that might be how you can get yourself some twos.
No doubt. Well, the Mustangs are doing that. We've seen a couple of those offensive rebounds by the Indians, Pat, but the Mustangs have been dominating the offensive board tonight, at least for the first half.
Absolutely.
Want to see that again, but, you said it, man. I mean, if the Indians want to not see that zone anymore, they got to beat it. They got to show Coach Jones that they can beat that zone, and they have yet to do that in this first half. So Coach Jones is going to sit it in there until they beat it. So to be curious to see what adjustments the coaching staff for the Indians are going to make going into the second half.
Yeah, well, guess what every other team's going to start doing? Whether it's this game, the next game, or the game after that, everybody else goes, geez, how did that happen? Yep. Well, I guess here's the formula, and that's the problem with some of these broadcasts that we have, is they're out there for everybody to see.
No doubt about it. All right, 25 seconds left. We're going to roll down. We're going to get ready to get this second half started. As we head into the second half, your DCG Mustangs 22, the Indians from Indianola 10. Hopefully everybody got to refill their drinks, pop some more popcorn, grab some more snacks, grab that cozy blanket, as you're going to be in for a treat, as we should have a really good second half of basketball here, Pat.
Absolutely. We start looking at the defense that Indianola is playing right now. It is stellar. They only gave up 22 points. They're thinking, heck, we're in good shape. We're only down by 12 points. We should be down, or could be down, by as many as 20, 25 points right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the defense for Indianola right now has been outstanding, on pace for a 44-point output. The question is can they keep up that same defense, somehow get another 30 points on the board?
That's going to be their challenge for this second half. Indians will start with the ball, though. Blake inbounds, gets the ball to Naughton, and Naughton's going to bring it in for the Indians. Swings it over to Blake. Mustangs staying in that zone, but a little more aggressive, I see, at the top of the key here. Really going to challenge the Indians.
So now it looks like it's almost more of a three. They play that combo 3 and a 2-3.
Blake in, shoots, misses, gets her own rebound. That was big right there. We talked about offensive rebounds. Nice tip out there by Ella Lampe. She always has her hand around the basketball.
Absolutely, and that drive started with penetration through that defense right there. So that's what allowed that rebound to happen.
Hey, a huge shout out to the band, by the way. Not only did they do a great job pregame with the national anthem, but they crushed it at halftime. Great job, band.
Yeah, I wish they were here all the time.
Yeah,
they do
no
a great
kidding.
job.
Be awesome. All right, here we go. Blake gets the ball out over there to Orland. Blake's going to back out to Orland there, over to Naughton.
There's just no area
Blake
to penetrate the top of that zone with Beckford and Korshing up there.
All right, Bishop's going to swing it out. Three-pointer top of the key, just short. Rebound, Minor. Three right there attempted by Kinsey Johnston. Corshing, cross pass, tipped, but nice job for Lampe to get that back in. Comes across, ball tipped, turnover. And what you're going to see here is Bishop bringing it up for the Indians. Gets it back up to Orland at the top of the key for three. Just misses. Rebound, Lampe.
And that was a good
Corshing.
three right there.
That was a great three.
That was also their opportunity to drive the basket in, get a foul, and get on the free throw line. They didn't do that.
All right, Lampe coming around the right side. Foul's going to be called on the offensively.
Who was it on?
42, L. Nelson.
She's a bully.
She can be.
She's a bully.
I'll tell you what's really got to be nice for the Mustangs right here is, and I don't want to jinx this thing, but Emma Miner has no fouls, and she's been in foul trouble the last 2 games early. So you could definitely tell she's a lot more confident and comfortable out there right now than she's been the last couple of games.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Larson at the top is going to hand it over. Bishop cross court to Ortland. Over to Blake.
I'd like to see that back end come over there, anticipate that pass, and take that thing the other direction.
Don't think it might not happen. Naughton's going to get it out. 3 in the corner right there. Buries the three-pointer, and that's Bryn Ortland. That's a big shot right there for the Indians.
It's under 10 points, which is right where you want to be.
Well, they get the first bucket. Oh, what a pass by Nelson to Bickford. Bickford draws the foul. Foul should be on number 4, Emily Naughton. What a great pass right there by L. Nelson.
That was a great and a bounce pass altogether, the forgotten pass of all in basketball.
All right, here we go. Bickford at the line. Shoots the first, makes it. That's a big free throw.
It is. I mean, it's one of those when your opponent scores, you want to come right back and score and get right back on top.
Puts it back to a double-digit score. Buries the second. Really nice job by Vanessa Bickford.
God, Vanessa has such a nice, soft free throw shot right there. Very smooth.
Naughton brings it up. Crosses to the left. Dishes out. Ortland, who made the three, works her way back out over to Bishop. Into Blake. Blake's going to dribble out. Course pass to Ortland. 4-3 from the corner again. Misses. Rebound Miner. Great box out right there by 50. Corshing pushes the ball up to Nelson.
Oh, that's good.
And that'll be a double dribble.
Yep. That's the way it goes.
She was looking at that pass. That she saw the Indian defender coming up, and she didn't want to throw it away.
Like, oh, my God. Here it comes.
Yep, absolutely. No doubt about it. All right, here we go. Naughton bringing the ball up for the Indians. 24-13 Mustang lead with 5:15 left into third period. Naughton over to Ortland, back over to Naughton. Into Blake. Over. Oh, man. Ooh, that was close.
That was close, but it was kind of like that same one. She's down there quite a ways underneath the hoop. And that the offensive person does get the opportunity to come down on the floor, and she kind of got squeezed up on it a little bit.
Downfall for the Mustangs is that's Lampe's third foul, and she is a defensive juggernaut for the Mustangs. But Johnson's going to the line, buries the first free throw. 24-14 Mustang lead, 5:08 left. And Kinsey's going to get ready to shoot her second free throw. Coach Jones does not have anybody coming in for Lampe, though. Johnston hits her second. And now you're going to see a little press here by the Indians.
Now the objective here, if they're going to press, you score off the press. Take it right now.
Oh, there it is. What a great press break by the Mustangs. They made that look too easy, Pat.
And that's what that one play right there may take them out of the press, too.
Really nice job. Forces the turnover. Blake just couldn't get her hands on it and knocks it out of bounds. Mustangs will have possession here.
Great minutes by L. Nelson and Avery Corshing right there. Highly productive.
Lampe and Fitzgerald checking in for the Mustangs. Bickford, really nice ball pressure by Naughton there. Good job by Bickford, almost losing it.
Defense for Indianola right now is spectacular. That is not a foul on Bickford right there. There's two kids that are right there.
Second offensive foul call this period. Really interesting. I didn't see that as a foul either. Officials saw it differently. They call it. Indians will take possession. Naughton to bring the ball up. 26-15 Mustang lead with 4:25 left. Swings the ball over. Swings it in to to Blake,
Oh, my
and
goodness.
Bickford's going to get her second foul in about 30 seconds. So 2 quick fouls for Vanessa.
It's only her second foul, so it's not.
Yep.
But at this rate, she'll be out by the end of 4 minutes.
All right, really nice job. Blake gets the ball into Naughton's going to swing it around to Blake. Blake nowhere to go, gets it back out to Naughton. Naughton's going to go around, take it all the way in. Really nice play by Naughton. Couldn't finish, but I'll tell you what, love the effort, love the play. Got to come back to the ball. Oof, close. Minor able to keep it on this half of the court. Swings it over to Lampy. Lampy's going to come across to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking to get it in, doesn't. To Bickford, now gets it into Minor. Minor dishes out to Lampy, wide open for 3. Just off. Oh, man. Bickford was going up for the rebound. Knocked away. Lampy gets it. Bickford to Lampy again at the top of the key. Buries another three-pointer. Schaefer's auto body. There's a 3 for you. Uh-oh. We got a player down here.
She ended up tripping over her own player going back.
Oh, man. We don't ever want to see anybody get hurt, but Bishop is down, and you can tell she's in some pain. Well, we're going to hope she's okay here.
I heard the knee actually hit the floor, so I don't think it's a soft tissue thing. It's going to be a contusion, hopefully.
Yeah, those don't feel very good.
She hit it. She turned around and hit it all at the same time.
All right, the trainer's coming out on the floor as we let them attend to the player. We want to give a shout-out to our stream sponsor, Schaefer Auto Body, supporting the DCG Mustangs, locally owned. Schaefer's has provided quality collision repair and professional customer service in Central Iowa for over 40 years. Thank you, Schaefer Auto Body. Also want to give a shout-out to the DCG After Prom. Please go to their Facebook homepage. Get yourself some Hertz Donuts. The proceeds are going to go to the After Prom Committee. And I'll tell you what, who doesn't love a good Hertz donut? I know I love me some Hertz, so go check that out. But that's going to be on their Facebook homepage. I'll tell you what, Pat, this game has been a seesaw. This third period has been a seesaw. We'll just say that's 29-15. Mustangs lead, 3:36. We have an injured player for the Indians down on the court. She came down really hard, and we're going to hope that Bishop is okay. She's getting up. Let's give her a round of applause. I definitely think you're right on that one, Pat. That knee coming down, those contusions just don't feel really good, man. I mean, it does not. I can tell you that from experience. And we're going to hope she's okay. She got some help off the floor.
Well, Jared's one of the best.
He is one of the best, no doubt. No doubt about it. All right. Indians will have possession, as they did when Bishop went down. So they'll retain possession. 3:36 left in the third. Naughton to bring the ball up for the Indians. And she's going to swing it over to Ortland there. Ortland trying to direct some traffic here. All right, gets it out to Johnston. Over to Smith, over to Naughton for 3, misses. Rebound right there by Vanessa Bickford. Pushes the ball up to Fitzgerald. And that is going to be called a charge. And she did kind of lean into that one a little bit. That is a good call by the official. That'll be Finley's first, but it'll be the 15th foul for the Mustangs. 3:10 left, and Indians going to bring it up. Really nice job taking the charge. I apologize, didn't get the number there, but I love it when any player puts in that type of effort to take a charge like that.
Yeah, and every one of these kids are putting in that type of effort right now.
No doubt. You know, Indians know that they can still get back in this, get a couple of baskets, a couple of stops, and that's what they're looking at. Blake out to Ortland for 3 again. She misses off front rim. Rebound by Naughton, though. That's a big offensive rebound for the Indians. Over to Blake for 3. She misses. Rebound by Josie Lampy, who will push it up to her sister Ella, who's going to go, stops herself, out to Josie for 3, just short. Oh, man, nice box out by Minor. Ball just got away from her a little bit, couldn't quite get to it. Blake pushing the ball up. Little floater. And the foul is there's a charge now on Blake, and that was Vanessa Bickford taking the charge for the Mustangs. Well, you called it. It's that way on both sides of the deal.
You don't get the basket on offensive call.
No, not if it's an offensive charge, which is what it was called. The Indians fans are not happy about that. Those at home probably aren't happy about that either. But, again, the effort on both sides, seeing both teams taking charges, you got to love that. All right, here we go. Lampe getting the ball up. Cross court. Oh, pass is high. And, unfortunately, that'll be a turnover by the Mustangs.
And that's one of those that when you try to go up over the top of everything, a fake pass, come back down and hit her with a bounce pass right underneath.
Yeah, because the one thing you're going to see, man, and both of these teams do a good job of just getting their hands on those balls. So even just, that's why they're passing it high, because they don't want to get that tip.
That's right. And right now, everybody is susceptible to a fake pass.
Oh, Blake loses dribble. Turnover. Bickford's going to have an easy layup here. Takes it in. 2 points. Coast to coast, Vanessa Bickford.
That's the first one of those we've seen all day of all the defense and all the steals that we've had.
All right, Blake's going to come around, working her way around the top of the key. Gets it over to Naughton in the corner. Really nice job. Man, that could have been a travel. Was not. Doesn't go in. Rebound, Bickford.
Got a minute and 37 left right here.
Finley in the corner for three. She's definitely off on that one. Rebound right there by Johnston. It's going to get the ball to Naughton. 31-15 Mustang lead. Going to have you called a double dribble.
That's exactly what Elle Nelson did right there.
Yeah.
She's bringing the ball up. What goes to go pass it, the girl turns the other direction, and it just...
It's like an oh crap moment. There's not a lot you can do about that,
And then you're like, well, maybe it'll be like that play LeBron had a while back where nobody saw it.
Nobody saw it. Not this time, though, unfortunately. Indians are going to call a timeout here. Very good. I think it was the Indians that called the timeout. Let me look at my timeouts up there.
Got 2 left for Indianola.
Yeah, that was an Indianola
Mustangs.
timeout. So good timeout for the Indians. Mustangs lead 31-15. 1:26 left here in the third period. I mean, this third period hasn't been too crazy. I mean, Indianola's playing really well right now. The big difference is the Mustangs are just getting a couple more baskets to fall, whereas Indianola has not had that. They've had some open looks for three in the corner. They had one fall, but the others haven't. That's just really what it is right now. It's not that the Indians aren't giving themselves opportunities on the offensive side. The ball's just not going in the bucket right now.
Right. I mean, even if Indianola's three-point shooting was at their season average of 28%, they would have probably 3 or 4 more baskets. I mean, the volume of shots has been phenomenal down there.
Yeah, but that 3 or 4 basket, that's a 4-point game versus right now we're at a 16-point game.
Right on.
It's those little things right there. But anyway, we're going to see what's going to happen down here. Mustang's going to inbound, 1:26 left. Kayla Rice checking in for the Mustangs, passes into Corshing. Corshing swings over to Bickford. Gets it in to Minor. Yeah, Minor's going to back down. Really nice job. Gets in the layup right there. That's vintage. Emma Minor right there.
That's the first one of those I've seen this year. Good job, Emma Minor. We should continue to go down south right there. Make that work.
Oh, nice feed in right there. Foul not called. Johnson takes the ball up. Falls just short of the rim there.
That was a nice offensive set right there by Indianola.
That was great play. Just, again, not able to finish, but absolutely executed to perfection from the Indian standpoint. Minor gets the ball out to Lampe, swings over to Corshing.
Jeez.
Be another offensive foul on the Mustangs, and that'll be Minor's first foul. But that's the third offensive foul for the Mustangs this period. That's not something you see very often there, Pat. For either team, you don't typically see a lot of offensive fouls like that.
And, yeah.
All right, here we go. Naughton's going to swing the ball over to Smith. Smith's going to come back out to Johnston, over to Naughton, out to Blake at the top of the key. Blake's going to go around, little floater. She's going to be well short. Bickford with the rebound. You know, the one thing the Mustangs have been able to do tonight, Pat, is just keep Blake on lockdown. She hasn't been able to get anything going. She got the first basket, and you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah, here we go.
But
right
she
now.
has not gotten off. I mean, she's averaging 22 points a game right now, and we have just done a great job. Yeah, just keeping her locked down. Corshing, not quite sure what happened there. Looked like it got tipped. Thrown up as the period comes to an end. The Mustangs 33. Indians 15. Mustangs win the third period, Pat. Probably not the prettiest period for either team, but if you're an Indians fan, you got to like what you're seeing. They're definitely executing better, or were in that third period. But again, I just think the Mustangs are playing at a little higher level effort-wise right now. Not that the Indians aren't, but I don't know. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Pat, I mean, am I wrong? Are you seeing something different down there?
It is, and the bottom line here is if you're going to continue to do this, the score is going to end up being 45-20. All right, so that'll be the end of the game right here. So, Indianola, what can we do? Regardless of what the score is, I think you got to go all out, full court pressure, push the ball. Hopefully you turn over the Mustangs and you can get yourself a couple easy baskets. See if you can't get this to a 10-point game with 2 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, if they can do that, that's going to give them a chance. And they did press one time, and the Mustangs broke it very easily. I don't want to see them give up on that press right now if I'm an Indians fan. Be like, hey, we got to do something different because they really haven't changed up a whole lot right here, Pat.
Nope.
And they really do need to just say, hey, let's just try something. Let's commit to something for a couple of possessions, see if we can get anything out of it, and see what happens. All right, Mustangs will start with possession as we start the fourth period. Josie's going to pass the ball into Avery. Corshing now will take the ball up for the Mustangs. Again, we're hoping that Mara Bishop's okay. She went down hard in that third period, was helped off the floor. I haven't seen her come back out yet, so we're giving a little thoughts and prayers to Bishop. All right, Mustangs swing the ball around. Lampy in the corner. Josie's comes back out, past the Bigford at the top. Vanessa's going to take it all the way up. Oh, great play. Just hit the rim before the backboard on that one.
If she was 6 inches over to the left, it would have been a perfect layup.
Really nice job taking that in, though. Oh, I'll tell you what a great play right there by Emily Naughton. Way to take that into the basket.
There's a change right there. Drive that ball through there, see if we can't pick some fouls up. DCG has 6 fouls.
Oh, Rice wide open. Oh, just deep. What a rebound by Miner. Gets it out to Bickford. Almost a turnover. Way to go, Vanessa. Way to crowd that in. Miner for 3. She's short. She goes and gets the ball. Oh, collision. Rice and Miner both go for the ball. Collide. Blake's going to take full advantage. Oh, isn't able to finish the free throw. Rebound Johnston over to Smith. Three-pointer at the top. Just short right there by number 11, Bryn Bishop.
Boy, the exhaustion now setting in for everybody. So many calories burned in this game. Unbelievable effort on both sides.
I'll tell you what, I'm exhausted watching this game right here. I'll tell you what. All right, Johnston at the top of the key. Ball tip right there. And they were able to create a turnover. Corshing pushes the ball up to Rice, and she's going to go finish.
Wow.
No foul called. However, Mustangs will retain possession as it was off the Indianola defender. Miner going to check out.
Bishop back in the game. Did I just
I
hear
didn't even
that?
see her come back out. Man, I'm so focused on the game. That's what we like to see.
24, Mara Bishop. Doesn't even have a Band-Aid on there.
That's awesome. Rice for 3. Nails the three-pointer!
It's amazing to me, the kids that come in off the bench, the confidence that they have to come right in and shoot the 3. The same thing with Lampy, all of these kids.
Oh, man, Naughton wide open for 3. She's short. Rebound Lampy. Man, I am really excited right now to see Mara Bishop back on the floor. I didn't see her come out of the locker room, but that is absolutely encouraging if you're an Indians fan.
You want to talk about toughness. I'm telling you right now, that hurt real bad.
What a rebound. What a finish by Ella Lampy right there. Big time, big time, big time. Well, I'll tell you what, you talk about just coming off the bench, Pat, and just going all out, no fear. I'll tell you what, every time Kayla Rice has stepped on the floor this year, that's how she plays, as no fear. It's all out, man. She is balling right now.
Well, I mean, she's fighting for minutes just like everybody else.
Big time 3. Oh,
nice shot.
There it is right there. Lauren Blake buries her second three-pointer of the game. That was a pretty shot right there. All right, Corshing's got the ball up for the Mustangs, swings it over to Josie. Over to Rice, gets it into Bickford, and that foul will be called over the back. I believe that'll be on number 4, Emily Naughton, and that'll be her second foul. We're coming up on 5:06 left in the fourth period. Mustangs up 38-20.
Timeout DCG.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a 5-5 game right now. So this fourth period's 5-5. So, you know, it's one of those deals. Indianola, if you're an Indians fan, man, they just got to get a few more buckets. They got to get a couple things going and get a couple stops. the Mustangs just aren't making it easy. So everything that they're doing is that push, that pressure, and the Indians are just haven't been able to quite find that answer to get themselves some consistent opportunities on the offensive side.
There's just been so many calories burned, so much energy and sweat and just everything expended in that first 3.5 quarters. There's not a lot of gas left in these kids, but they're gutting it out. They're doing what they can, and now you're getting the depth of the Mustangs where they're only going about 7 deep on the Indians.
Out to Rice for 3. She's going to be short and off on that one. Rebound right there by Naughton. Pushes the ball up right there to Smith. That looked like ball, but she did have her hand on her waist. Either way, foul called on number 4, Avery Corshing. That'll be her second team foul. And that'll be that'll be her second foul. That'll be the team's 7th foul, so 7th foul.
Yeah. So it's and now Indianola, you got to shoot the 3 to get back in the game.
Yep, Jillian Smith misses her first free throw.
But at the same time, there's quite a bit of time left. Drive the ball, get to the free throw line when the clock's not running, and score on the free throw line if you can.
Yeah, Nelson checks in right now for Kayla Rice, who put in some great minutes for the Mustangs. Smith with her second free throw. In and out. Rebound right there by Ella Lampe. And there's the Indians.
Your press.
Here we go. Gets it up to Josie, wide open. Over to Nelson, open. She's going to pass it out to Corshing. Corshing over to Bickford. Out to Nelson, over to Corshing, into Bickford. Oh, really nice job, just not there. Passes it back out. They're just swinging it around right now. Ella Lampe with the ball. What a great ball fake and put in. I got to give her a boom shakalaka for that one. That was an outstanding play right there by Ella Lampe, Pat.
Yeah, gosh, everybody thought she was going to get that thing blocked into the drum set over there, and she ends up Superman over the top and
ball faking underneath layup. Holy
underneath,
cow.
There it goes.
I'm not sure I could have put that up. I can say that.
I know you couldn't do that.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Smith with the 3, misses, rebound Corshing. Of course, when it comes to basketball playing, there's probably not a whole lot I'm able to do anyway, but it's fun to watch these athletes get it done. Elle Nelson swings it out to Josie Lampe.
Get that ball down low if you can. Get
out
the
to
ball
Ella
down
Lampe.
low. It'll break everything down.
They're trying, and they tried to right there. Really nice job by Bickford to get that ball. Out to Nelson for 3 at the top of the key, just short. Rebound right there by Naughton for the Indians. Pushing the ball. Ella Lampe tipped that away. And what you see right there is Mara Bishop with her hands on the ball. All right, here we go. Naughton taking it all the way. A foul called before contact down on the floor. That would be on number 4, Avery Corshing. That'll be her 3rd foul, 8th team foul for the Mustangs. Minor Fitzgerald checking back in. I'll tell you, if this doesn't tell you anything, the Mustangs are up 20 with 3:30 left. There's a lot of respect that Coach Jones has for the Indians here because he is not going too deep on his bench because he knows this team's got enough firepower that they could get back in it quick if they're not careful.
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, in conference games, you play to win the game.
No doubt.
And you play the whole game to win the game.
All right, Naughton nails the first free throw. Buries the second free throw. 40-22 Mustang lead.
There needs to be more of that from the Indians right now. Score with the clock stopped.
Well, fouls are in their favor from a foul standpoint, so staying aggressive going to the basket will be key, but they are going to need to get a three-pointer or two to drop. And the Mustangs are going to try to do what they can do as far as burning clock. Fitzgerald's in trouble. Timeout by Coach Jones because that was close to a 5-second violation.
Yep, it was either whistle 5 or whistle timeout.
Yep,
got the timeout.
Coach Jones gets the timeout in real quick, which is good. So with 3:11 left in the fourth period, your Mustangs lead 40-22. Been a great ball game so far. The score really doesn't dictate it. I know, yes, the Mustangs are up. Indians have played hard. They played good basketball. They haven't got as many shots to fall. I think if we looked at their overall shooting percentage for the night, which we don't have in front, I apologize, they're not shooting at a high percentage, so that's one thing that's hurt. But they are playing good basketball.
Right.
I mean, they held the Mustangs to 40 points with 3 minutes left. So defensively, they're doing what they need to do on that side.
Yeah, I mean, they're 7 right now. DCG averages 57 points a game. They're at 40. If you would have said we scored 40 points in this game at the beginning and I didn't get to see it, I was like, Brad, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
All right?
Kidding. No
it's
kidding.
hard to win games at 40 points when you only score 40 points.
Well, especially
that's tough.
especially conference games with the competition that we have here with the Indians
Absolutely.
tonight. So that's big time right there. But again, Mustangs playing their type of basketball tonight. They've been a really good job. They haven't pressed that type of pressure tonight, but their zone pressure has been really good. They haven't allowed the Indians to take the ball to the basket very often tonight. They're keeping them shooting from the perimeter, which is obviously Coach Jones saw the stats and said that's what we need to do, and they've executed on that tonight.
Right on. Hopefully we're not going to sit here and try and run clock and things like that. Look to score. If you're open, we don't need the threes, but if it's –
oh, there we go. Turnover. Not able to get up and get it done. She's going to take it up, going to dish the ball out right there to Blake. Blake out to Johnston, gets it back to Naughton, who's going to go baseline. Really nice. Oh, man, she must have just been on the line. So great job defensively, using the baseline to your advantage. Was able to create the turnover. It's just unfortunately Minor had a foot, looks like, on the line. Indians to retain possession. Blake's going to pass the ball in. Gets it in to Smith. Smith all the way over to Naughton. Let's see what the Indians are going to do. They need a bucket, and they need one quick.
They need to hustle. You can't be
Blake
taking
at the top.
20 seconds off the clock.
Really nice defense by the Mustangs right there. Naughton at the top to keep for three. Good shot, doesn't get it. Gets her own rebound, though, and put in. That was an outstanding play by Emily Naughton, but on the Mustangs, it's like everybody was looking at the ball and not going after it. That was the first time I've seen that tonight.
Yep, and that'll be a coaching moment on a go forward for sure.
All right, foul right there on Naughton, on Nelson. That'll be the team's fourth team foul. That'll be Naughton's third. Is that third or second? Second team foul. Or second foul, for Naughton.
Third.
Now. I'm sorry, third. I thought it was third.
Yeah.
All right, Lampy gets the ball into Fitzgerald.
Stay out
got
of the
to get
corner.
it over. Don't like you picking it up behind, but she was able to get it out right there to Lampy. Gets it into Minor. Dishes out to Bickford for three. Open. Shoots, not able to get it.
Atta girl, Al, get in there.
Way to get down. Lampy's going to just take it into the basket and does her piece. What a great job by Lampy. I'm not going to settle for the three. I'm going to take it to the basket.
She actually has the quickest little throw layup that I've ever seen in girls basketball.
Naughton for three. Buries the three at the top for the Indians. That's a big-time shot for Indianola.
And she's like, where have you been all day? I've been looking for you everywhere.
Tell you what, it's a 15-point game with 1:42 left. That they needed a three. They got one. That was a beautiful shot by Naughton. Yep. But they're going to have to get a quick stop. And I don't know if fouling's going to be the answer on that. But the Mustangs, with 1:42, they're going to starting to think as this clock ticks down on just burning time. And
well, yeah, and if you're Indianola, you need to stop the clock. Try to get the steal. If it crosses, you got to foul it. You've got 2 fouls to give, 3 to get into the bonus. So, I mean, that's not in your favor right there either. So right now they got too many fouls to give. They're going to have to go ahead and foul right away, or just go ahead and play it out without the fouls and try to get that steal, play tough D, and let the game ride.
That's going to be a flip of the coin on what the coach wants to do. Well, hey, while we have a quick break, I want to give a huge shout-out to our game sponsor, Schaefer's Auto Body. Proud supporter of our Mustangs. They've been locally owned and serving the Central Iowa for over 40 years, so thank you, Schaefer Auto Body. A huge shout-out to the DCG Booster Club. I'll tell you what, man. We have a lot of senior parents on the Booster Club right now, and we're really looking for some of these parents that have younger kids stepping up and taking a big part of the Booster Club, because we rely on the Booster Club for a lot of things when it comes to our DCG athletics. And if you're interested at all, please go to the website, talk to a Booster Club member. We'd love to see some new blood get in there on the Booster Club. All right, Indians, big-time press right here, trap press. Oh, what a great play by Emma Minor. I mean, that's just thinking about it. She's trapped. Throws the ball off the defender out of bounds. They can reset here.
And DCG does have 2 timeouts left that they can use if they need, but that was great defense right there by the Indians.
All right, Indians just looking to trap right here. Really nice job, Bickford, getting it up to the center right there. Oh, that's easy. Too easy right there. All right, Naughton passes up to Blake. Blake looking to just try to get something done here. Goes around, little floater. Able to get that one to fall. Quick points for the Indians right there. Gets it over to Fitzgerald, up to the middle of the floor. Man, the press play just looks genius tonight. Oh, man, really nice job by Tydella Lampy. She's just balling. You know what?
Like,
she had 3 fouls in the first half.
Yeah.
Fitzgerald gets another one in.
I didn't even see it happen.
Oh, my goodness. I'm just like all over the place here. 55 seconds left, 48-29. Naughton out to Blake. Blake for three. Oh, that's a pretty shot.
Oh,
just
that was
short.
right on the money, too.
Rebound, L. Nelson. Up to Bickford. Up to Fitzgerald. Over to Lampy. Again, 41 seconds. There is no need to rush if you're a Mustang fan.
You'll run this one out if you can.
Oh, Fitzgerald takes it all the way in. Knocked away. No foul called. That was Naughton right there, just kind of picking that thing away. Picks it up herself. Takes it all the way in. Dribbles back out. Blake comes across, asking for the ball. I don't think Naughton saw her. Naughton's going to take it all the way in. I'll tell you what, she is a baller. What a great play by Naughton.
Well, there's no quit in any of the kids in purple right now. They're going to play the whole time. 16 minutes a half right there.
Another timeout by Coach Jones just because Lampy kind of got caught in that trap press right there. But I'll tell you what, Lauren Blake we kept her quiet tonight, but I'm going to give some huge props to number 4. Emily Naughton has just done everything she can tonight to try to keep the Indians in it. I mean, when you got your leading scorer not being able to do very much, your second leading scorer, and Emily Naughton's just got to pick up that pace. She has done that tonight for the Indians, Pat. I am super impressed with what she's been able to do to help keep those Indians in the game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, 18 points tonight, averaging 11 on the season right there. She's a junior. We're going to get to watch her again next year, so that's good for us, not good for Coach Jones. But, I mean, this is what just the great part of the game is all the kids that are out there, they're fighting, they're doing everything they can to make things, to help their team be successful, ultimately a chance to play in the state tournament.
Well, let's take a look here, guys and gals, everybody at home. 6.7 seconds left. Mustangs will look to inbound, hold, and just let this clock burn out. They get it into Bickford. Foul, quick foul by Naughton. Going to stop the clock with 5 seconds.
I think we could have let that one go.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to get enough fouls in quick enough to be able to do anything that's going to generate anything here. So 5 seconds
honestly,
left.
I don't even think she was trying to foul, but
gets it out to Bickford, and she will dribble it out, and that will be it. Wow, I'll tell you what, Pat, I knew it was going to be a good game. I did not think we were going to win by this spread against this team tonight. However, Mustangs just balled out tonight. Mustangs with a big win here at home, conference win, 48-31 against a really good Indianola Indians team, Pat.
Yeah, it's a great job and a great win right there. It was one we had to have to keep us in the top level of the conference. Now we got one more game before Christmas. Finish that out, go eat a bunch of whatever it is, and then come out and try and work it off over the next few games.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was an outstanding game. One of the best parts about this, Pat, is we get to talk to Avery Coursing here shortly. So,
that's right, yes.
I'm super excited to get to talk with her. But before we do that, another shout out for our stream sponsor tonight, our first one of the year, Schaefer's Auto Body. Schaefer's Auto Body is a proud supporter of our DCG Mustangs. They're locally owned and has provided quality collision repair and professional customer service to Central Iowa for over 40 years. Can't say thank you enough for your support and sponsorship tonight, Schaefer Auto Body. Again, DCG After Prom has a huge thing going. Go to their Facebook homepage and get yourself some Hertz donuts, man. I'll tell you what, everybody loves some good Hertz donuts, and the proceeds go to the DCG After Prom. Boys just get out on the floor here, getting ready to go through their warm-ups. A big game right here. Again, should be a great game, as both of these boys' teams are super talented too, Pat.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at the quality of the basketball that we've had in this gym over at least the last 2 years, last year, this year, and even you can go back more than that. But this has been probably combined, boys, girls, the best 2 years of basketball that we've ever had.
Man, I can't say anything against that. You're absolutely right, Pat O'Brien. I mean, the level of talent and what these teams are doing are unbelievable. So.
I mean, look at the number of college athletes just that we've got on the boys and girls teams alone. Not only that, the number of athletes that we're playing. So it's not like the wins that we get. DCG girls, last year, they lose one, I think, to Ballard, and then they go on like a 20-21 game win streak. That's unbelievable. This year, kind of a rough start at the beginning, now we'll see if we can get that win streak going again.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's going to be huge. It's going to be a fun year of basketball all together. It's going to be really fun to just watch these teams continue to mature as the season goes on. I think it's going to be a big deal. There's nothing better, whether we get to sit here and announce these games or whether we're watching in general, watch teams like this play. I mean, these Indian boys come in playing really good basketball this year. Our boys playing really good This is going to be another just all-out great game. Can't wait to watch the boys play. Hoping to get Avery come out here shortly. We should see her here in a few minutes.
Yeah, and you look at the boys, the speed that we had in that girls' game right there, a lot of up and a lot of down, and we're going to see more of that just at a hyper level now with the boys' team.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a lot of fun. I mean, this boys' team, undefeated so far on the season, had a very tough game this last Saturday in Des Moines Christian, winning by 1 point with a big steal by Bo Houston at the end of the game to lock down the W. And that was a game that the Mustangs did not shoot very well, played phenomenal defense, was able to squeak out a win against a very good Des Moines Christian team. And that's a game that they needed because previous to that, they've been very big deficit wins for the Mustangs, meaning they were blowing teams out. So to have a good game like that before this, I think was very big for them. Hey,
absolutely.
Speaking of number 4 coming up here, Avery Corshing on her way up. So please hold tight. We get an opportunity here to meet and get to know Avery. Avery, what's up, girl? Throw that bad boy on. Hey, can you hear us okay?
Yeah.
All right, we hear it too. I'm pretty excited about this. So Avery, what a great game tonight, first off. Everybody at home, welcome Avery Corshing, everybody. What a great game. You shot the ball well tonight, Avery.
Thank you.
Huh? That was awesome to watch. We were sitting here like, man, Avery's on fire. This is going to be great. We get to interview her after the game. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, God, I understand the smile that you have on your face. This, as you looked at this game, we came to a practice earlier in the year, and we talked to the coaches a little bit. Man, we're going to play man-to-man all the time. We get up here, it's like zone all day long. I'm like, what is going on here? So that obviously you put together a game plan that you felt could be successful against a very good Indianola team. Mm-hmm. Talk about that just a little bit.
Well, obviously we're a very good man-to-man defense, and so 2-3 something kind of new to us since Jones likes his man-to-man and high ball pressure. So we spent all week practicing this and working on personnel and who to watch out for, and I think we played really, really good in the first half, especially with 2-3, stopping their shots and they're driving the lanes. So smart.
It was impressive to watch. I mean, you guys don't do zone a lot, but you guys executed tonight, which was awesome.
And that'll help you down the road when you do need to jump into a 2-3 just to mix things up. It'll be awesome. Mm-hmm.
No doubt.
You're familiar with Jay Billis, and maybe you've watched somebody go through. She has no idea who Jay Billis is. That's all right. He does this thing called 94 feet. Where he walks down the court with the player and just asks him questions. So we're going to go about 94 seconds with you.
Okay.
So I'll ask you a question, just spit it out there. So what's your favorite food?
Probably Cane's chicken.
Cane's chicken.
Cane's
Not chicken, but Cane's chicken. Shout out to Cane's for that. What's your favorite TV show or series?
Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds.
Yeah, girl, I'm there with you on that.
That's going old school on that.
I like it.
Are you a bachelor or a bachelorette?
Bachelor.
Bachelor. Right. What about The Voice?
Not really.
Not really. All right. I didn't know if that was a thing or not. Are you a cat or a dog person?
I'm a cat.
Cat person.
First cat person of the year right here. Holy smokes.
I already know the answer to this, but your favorite sport that's not basketball?
Soccer.
Absolutely.
Soccer.
We'll get into that, and I know Brad wants to talk about that. Who's the toughest coach that you've played for in your career?
Probably one of my club coaches for soccer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very cool, dude. Hey, club coach for soccer. She's call out right there.
That's absolutely right. How many Instagram followers do you have?
940 around there.
Wow.
Whoa.
Good Lord. Any big timers?
Any what?
Big timers. Big, wow.
No.
Remember Rankin last year had the kid from from Norwalk.
Oh, born
on his Instagram. It was like the greatest thing in the world. So, no, that's 94 seconds right there. Your 94 seconds is up, so we're going to talk about your future.
Sweet. So, all right, Avery, so you played basketball for Coach Jones and this team for 4 years. You guys had a great season last year, had a great team last year. This year, another great team. What do you think, though, what's some of the differences that you're seeing, though, between last year's team and this year's team?
A lot of players are having to step up this year. Since last year we had Julia, who helped lead the team with points and her shooting, and Lexi Protzman was a really good post player who we could always find. But this year we're having a lot of other players step in and help us with getting more numbers on the board to help win.
Tell you what, you guys spread the ball around awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's
defensively,
unbelievable.
I don't think you guys have missed a step defensively from last year. I mean, it's unbelievable to watch, man. I'll tell you what. Well, I'll tell you, one of the things I definitely want to talk to you about is you're a senior this year. You've been a huge leader for this team, not just this team, but for everything that you've done in your high school career so far. But I want the crowd and everybody to know at home, talk to us a little bit about what your plans are after school. I already know kind of what you're doing, but let everybody know at home, hey, what is things going to be like as Adrian Portion graduates from DCG and moves to her next step?
I'll be going up to Minnesota State to play soccer.
That is awesome, by the way.
That's big time.
And I haven't got to watch you play, but I hear you're unbelievable on the soccer field. I mean, you're a baller on the basketball court, but I hear you're another level on the soccer field. So we're super proud of you.
Thank you.
So very nice job on that side. What position do you play in soccer?
A forward or like a center mid.
Okay. So for those that don't get a chance to watch a lot of soccer, how's our DCG soccer team look like this year?
We're going to be really good again this year. We'll make it to the state tournament.
That's exactly what we want, right?
We'll hold you to that.
We're going to hold you to that, Avery. It's going to be awesome on that side. Well, I'll tell you what, Avery, again, it's been a lot of fun to watch you play. It's awesome to get a chance to talk with you and get to know you a little bit. And we wish you nothing more but huge success the rest of the season, and definitely next year as you start your college career. Anything you want to throw in, Pat?
When you start talking about athletes and what it takes to be an athlete, it is not easy.
It's not.
It is not easy academically. It's not easy athletically. Relationships. I mean, it's very, very challenging. Last year, after, I don't know if it was a soccer game or something, right after the game, you were in the strength and conditioning piece. I saw it on a Twitter page, doing like 40 pull-ups or whatever. It was a ridiculous amount. And I think from somebody that doesn't have kids in high school anymore, I'd say thank you for what you do, because you are an example to the other kids.
No doubt about it.
And it is big time.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Awesome. Well, Avery, best of luck the rest of the season. Thank you so much for coming up and doing an interview tonight. But keep balling out, girl. Nice job.
Thank you.
All right, all you DCG fans out there, we're going to close down the girls stream, and we're going to get a boys stream started. So hop off this. Make sure you click on the boys stream, because this boys game is going to be off the hook. We'll see you back here in a minute or so. All right. Hey, basketball fans. Welcome to the Meadows Gymnasium, the stable here at Dallas Center Grimes High School, as your DCG boys Mustangs get ready to host the Indians from Indianola. Brad Balo here with Pat O'Brien. Pat, what is going on, sir?
We just watched one of the greater games that we've seen. We came out on top over the Indians right there by a few points. Great game by the girls right there. Can't wait to see this game, which should be